Revenue is up 31%. Dividend has also increased. Good news ito sa mga investors ng C-REIT. Hello guys! For today's video, pag-uusapan natin ang C-REIT. Madaming nag-request ng review ng C-REIT but I decided to wait for the full year 2023 earnings para complete ang data natin. REITs are sometimes analyzed like other stocks, but there are some differences due to the accounting treatment of REITs versus stocks. Traditional metrics like earnings per share and PE ratio are not reliable ways to evaluate REITs. So, ang ginagamit ay funds from operations and adjusted funds from operations because they provide a more accurate representation of the cash flow generated by the REIT's core operations. CREIT is the first renewable energy REIT and the largest renewable energy landlord in the Philippines. CREIT mainly generates rental income from real estate properties leased for renewable energy plants at ang company sponsor is Citycore Renewable Energy Corporation. CREIT has a market cap of 18.65 billion pesos. CREIT has a clean and green portfolio of assets consisting of solar assets and land properties that are being leased by solar operators. Meron silang 7 assets noong 2022. And then in 2023, they acquired 7 more assets in Batangas, Pampanga, and Pangasinan. They now have a total of 14 leasable assets with 7.1 million square meters total leasable area. CREIT has 100% occupancy and longest WALE. WALE stands for weighted average lease expiry. CREIT's WALE of 21.4 years is the longest among all the REITs in the Philippines. Ang kanilang tenants are companies and subsidiaries under the Citycore Group. A longer WALE provides a more stable income stream for CREIT as it reduces the risk associated with vacancies and lease expirations. Ang downside ng longer WALE could be a lower increment in rental income. CREIT may not be able to capitalize higher market rental rates. In terms of performance, CREIT's revenue grew by 31%, mainly driven by new assets acquired in 2023. Acquisitions in 2023 contributed 24% of total revenues. EBITDA grew by 32% and net income grew by 12%. EBITDA stands for earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. It measures the profitability and cash flow generation of the REIT's core real estate operations. Nag-increase din ang AFFO ng CREIT from 2022. Adjusted Funds from Operations or AFFO is the REIT equivalent of free cash flow. AFFO is used to evaluate REIT's ability to generate cash available for distribution to shareholders and to assess the sustainability and growth potential of a REIT's dividend. CREIT has a debt-to-equity ratio of 99.8%. Sa debt-to-equity, we will look at the interest coverage ratio. The interest coverage ratio measures a company's ability to pay its interest expenses on its current debt. So better pag mas mataas ang interest coverage ratio. Ang sabi dito sa Investopedia, an interest coverage ratio of at least 2 is generally considered the minimum acceptable amount for a company that has solid, consistent revenues. CREIT has an interest coverage ratio of 5.5. So mataas naman ang interest coverage ratio ng CREIT. So this indicates that CREIT can easily pay its interest expenses on its current debt. Sa dividend history, growing ang dividend ng CREIT. Nag-increase ang dividend ng 11% noong 2023 versus 2022. Future growth potential. CREC's project pipeline will be the primary source of new assets for infusion into CREIT. Ito ang ongoing and planned projects ng CREC available for future REIT infusion. Ang CREC ay malapit na ring mag-IPO this year. Magbe-benefit din dito ang CREIT kasi CREC will be able to raise capital through the IPO for their future projects. for possible REIT infusion. Tumaas na ang share price ng C-REIT. Uptrend na siya dahil sa magandang performance ng C-REIT the past 2 years. So IPO price ay 2.55 pesos per share at ang share price as of April 9 ay 2.86 na. So 12% gain since IPO. Meron akong C-REIT, 7% of my portfolio ay C-REIT. Ang average price ko ay 2.58 pesos per share. In terms of valuation, ang net asset value per share ng C-REIT is 2.82 pesos. I got this value from Dragonfly Research. Share price as of April 9 is 2.86 pesos per share. So based on this, overvalued ang C-REIT. Ang recommended buy price ng Dragonfly ay nasa range ng 2.5 to 2.61 pesos per share. Using simple dividend play valuation na natutunan ko sa Value Investing College, ang nakuha kong estimated fair value is 2.8 pesos per share. Thanks for watching. Like and share to help this channel grow.